Hiyo, Cryo here. Welcome back to my Subnautica Below Zero Let's Play. Thought I heard something, I did not. So I made sure to go the roundabout way to here to avoid Seymour. And we'll have to do the roundabout way. We can't just go like a straight line to our base, because then we're into Seymour. So we have to go like to the right quite a distance and then do like kind of like an L shape. Because yeah, we don't. As friendly as Seymour is, sometimes he's a little bit too friendly. Right. So let us. Actually, hold on. I want to park my sea truck closer to the entrance. There we go. And in we go. Is this another thing I can go into? No, it's not. Oh, sweet. Metal salvage. I didn't even notice that the first time. I could have had my titanium in the same trip, but I was not aware of the metal salvage there. Okay, let's get this thing cut open. Doom. A reactor rod. Oh, that's actually a really good find. If you don't remember from the first series, let me go take a quick breath. How do I keep on forgetting how to get out of here?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Go this way and then... Oh, okay, right. That's basically what you use uranite for. It's for fueling your nuclear nuclear plants for energy, which is like an endgame material. Well, I mean, I have a bunch of uranite back in my base, but oh, can I not just cut this open? Evidently, I cannot. Fine, I see how it is. We can cut you open though. Might take a while. Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I have another cutter for you. Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll cut open E. Oh wait, oh, I can scan this. Yes, the parallel processing unit. Wait, 1 out of 3. Wait, what? That's lame. So I gotta find two more boxes to cut open, probably. I thought it was like a one and done kind of situation. But nay, it is not that way. Are there multiple, like, ship segments scattered or something, or... Okay, well, let's think about this, realistically speaking. So there's, like, the one room behind a locked door that I'm not sure if I can even get into. That just completely smashed up. I don't think there's anything in here anyways. Or is there? Looks like there's something in there. Let me in! Let me in! But it is locked, so I cannot enter it. Alright, let's look around. There might be another entrance just somewhere. Or not. Well, how am I supposed to... Yeah, supposedly there's 2 other parallel processing things. Is it all in the same ship, or is there another ship somewhere else? I would imagine it's in the same area. So there are indeed 3 segments that the ship broke off into. And I found the shallowest one. And it means the other 2 are deeper. I don't know their precise locations. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna craft 2 beacons so I can mark the next 2 ship areas, just in case we need to come back to them. And then we make ourselves a propulsion cannon. Because apparently we need one for the main area of the other two ships. Which, I mean, I keep on saying I'm not going to use a walkthrough. For some things, I'll use a walkthrough if I'm, like, completely stumped on it or need, like, a general direction to go in. Because, like, a lot of the stuff I'm doing off-screen of just finding where things are. And sure, I could spend hours upon hours looking for them, but you know, sometimes it's just easier to use a walkthrough. I mean, well, it's pretty much always easier to use a walkthrough. So we need to go to that one ship, but we're going to do so without saying hello to Seymour. I've seen plenty of Seymour. Oh, well, speaking of Seymour, there he is. What are you doing over there? Oh, he's doing like little flips and stuff. Very impressive, Seymour. I gotta say, have you been working? He's been working on that trick, I guess. Sorry, I just hit a pingling. Or penguin. Probably a penguin. Penguins tend to stay on land. I'm not sure if I'm far enough away from... You know, I really should just... Yeah, let me head back to base and go to bed real quick so it's not nighttime. Because I am not a fan of the nighttime, especially with... Yeah, especially with Seymour out here.
I am picking up the signature of an important item belonging
Another
to
one.
people.
I haven't even found the other two yet, man.
I will share its location.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, there's still two more.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Great, now there's 3. Excellent. Like, slow your roll, Alan. I know you want to progress the story and everything, but I want to... I just want to get this MITA parallel unit thing done with the radio tower. I just want to get that done. And we should be out far enough where we're not going to come across Seymour. So down we go to the watery place I call home. Oh, hey, Seymour. Seymour! Yeah, and that is so that means that is a different the shrimp. It's a different shrimp leviathan. Okay, something tells me we are gonna need to go past a leviathan or two, probably Chalmers, to get to the next ship area. Because like, each ship would probably have like a guardian of some kind. Alright, here we go. I don't know where the other ship is, I didn't look up the coordinates, so at least I'll try to figure that out on my own. I just wanted to make sure that I knew that there was, or I wanted to know how many different parts of the ship there were. And that all 3 of the parallel processing parts weren't on that one ship. I don't know where I'm going, actually. Just out into the open waters. There's nothing out here. Which isn't good. Don't like that. Alright, do we want to go freediving into the deep depths below? Maybe. Kind of. Let me scan the surrounding area. I don't see any sign of... Wait. No, I think that's a glow whale. I'm just keeping my eye out for Chalmers. Guess we'll dismount for now and go freediving a little bit. Can't go very far though, because obviously we do have a crush depth, and this just seems to go down forever. Like this isn't the... Is this the void? Wait, is this the void? I'm scared. I don't want to... That looks like the void. It would make sense if this was the void. Yeah, I think this is the void. I mean, it's gotta be, right? Because there's like, the resources are petering out. There's like no notable signs of other biomes or anything. So there's probably nothing out here. Where would the other ships be, or other ship parts be? You would think they would fall somewhere near each other. Well, I mean, one might think, but... you know, I don't know. Guess we'll go back to that one ship. So if I were a ship, and if I were to break into several segments, would the... oh, maybe they fell down here. This seems like an obvious place where they would go. So this is where I shall go. Well, at the very least, there's got to be something down here. I see an alien... thing. Sorts. Can I... oh! Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to, frighten you there. There is some... sea truck docking module? Okay, so I can dock, like... like what? Probably the Snow Fox, it's small enough, and... well, I don't think you'd be able to dock the prawn suit, would you? Because the sea truck's not that big. Hey, Crashfish. Actually, now that I think about it, why would the other ship fragments be down here? It wouldn't make any sense, because, like... it would have to be carried by some kind of current to go further than just straight down. Like, it wouldn't be tumbling around that much. But there is an alien thing here as well. So you got some salt.
The artifact you found contains traces of information suggesting what has become of my people.
Right. Okay. What kind of skeleton? Is that a skeleton? But of what? But what? What is this a skeleton of? Fossil excavator. Excellent. Just what I was looking for. And now we can craft ion batteries, apparently. Alrighty then. I'm kind of tempted to look up the coordinates. Granted, I haven't explored that much, but... okay, you know what? I'll do some exploring off-screen. I'll hold off on looking at the coordinates until I'm absolutely sure I'm not going to be able to find them. Okay, so I'm going a little bit west of that one ship. I found what appears to be a new biome, and it's not a drop-off into the void. So I'm thinking maybe one of the ship areas could be down here. Or something could be down here. I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed way kelpier than other places I've visited. Hello, little sea monkey. Do you mind if I examine what is inside your nest? Thank you. So we've been getting a lot of sea truck modules lately. So I have like 2 out of 3 for most of them. Actually, let's take a look what we have. Oh, we have the ion battery and power cell, which is great because we do have some ion cubes. So actually, yeah, wow, we can just get those early on, can't we? Yes, we got the remaining docking module scans. And then we're missing 1 aquarium and 1 sleeper module. And it looks like we just completed... oh no, we didn't get the afterburner. Never mind. Is that in a different location then? Okay, well I don't see where the afterburner is, but I think we still need 1 more of those. Okay, down we go. This doesn't seem like a place I would house a giant ship fragment. Or a piece of a vehicle. So let's just head on out of here. Boy, that goes down deep. Oh, I guess we do need to go down here anyways. Very well. How deep down is that? Like, are there even any air bubbles down there? Let's go find out. I'm not sure if this is gonna work at all. Just dive straight down. I don't like this one bit.
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby.
Yeah?
A body component is near.
How near, though? I'm scared. I can't see anything. I'm probably gonna need another def module to go down here. Or a prawn suit. There's no chance I'm making it down there, because I didn't see any air bubble or any oxygen plants. Okay, here, little, well, I guess big piece of vehicular space thing. And what do we have here? Ah, the final aquarium module. So now I guess we can have like Aquarius creatures on the back of our sea truck, I guess. Okay, so we're pretty close to one of the artifacts. So I guess I may as well head over there. No, just the positioning of this artifact. It reminds me so much of when I had to go over by the mountain region to find one of the alien caches, and there's like a Reaper Leviathan right next to me. Just such a long drop. Are you sure it's down there? I somehow lost track of it. Hang on. Yep, pretty sure it's down there. Is that a Void Leviathan? That is a Void Leviathan. It's darker than the other Leviathans. Goodbye, Void Leviathan. I do not want to be in your void. I shall leave your void. I'm pretty... Like, that's gotta be the void, right? So that must mean that there's, like, maybe a cave or something that I can enter and then get to it that way. Because I'm not going into the void to go to the... No, that's just straight up, that is the void out there. I see you swimming around out there, Mr. Void Leviathan. Now let me get closer just to make sure it's not a red Leviathan. This is stupid, why am I doing this? Yeah, no, that's a Void Leviathan. Oh gosh. Why is there... trying to jump scare me at every corner? Alright. Well, I'll go look... Could you stop backing into random things, me? Stop it. Get some help. Did find a new species of fish, one that I just rammed into. So I guess I'll scan it. An arrow ray. And can I cook you when you're dead? Nope, it's old. Okay. You say so. Yeah, I'm just not getting a lot of, Yeah, that's a Void Leviathan. Why did I just go back to the exact same spot where I was? What is wrong with me? Just stay away from the void, Cryo. There's nothing for you out there. Literally, there's nothing out there. But Leviathans. Oh boy. Alright, I'll keep exploring.
Sol Transcov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm ashamed of myself, but I did resort to using coordinates, and I literally never would have found this. This is like... Well, I would have found it eventually. But I would have found it in a pretty long time. Because, like, you think that the pieces of ship would fall somewhat close to each other, unless they broke apart like when they were falling, or like I mean like a long time before they were like they'd have to fall apart when they were still in space, and then the fragments might shower down in like this big of a spread. But like still, this is not as close as I was thinking. But this is a bigger piece. I think we'll stick with the 3 metal salvage we have right now. And we need to find an entrance. This is real big. Like really big. Excuse me. Who was yelling? I heard somebody doing that. I really don't like when there's just open ocean. It reminds me so much of the void, of which I despise. Cutting open the door. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Sorry. I've never even seen Hawaii 5.0, but I know the theme song kind of ish, not really. Random oxygen plant. And this is what we need the propulsion propulsion cannon for. Alright. Metal salvage. I don't really have room for that right now. But I do have room for you. Are all the sealed ones just reactor rods? Very well could be the case. Also, I'm just completely out of water. Just noticed. And of course, we still have to worry about the steady supply of oxygen. Still haven't found the high-capacity O2 tank. I'm a little bit bummed about that. Because we could just upgrade directly to the ultra capacity tank. Like the moment that we get the high-capacity one. Is it just metal salvage in here? Evidently so. Right up the stairs we go. Who's making all that ruckus out there? You kids, when I get out there, the only ruckus you'll be making is the ruckus in the prison. Yeah, I'll teach him. Doors seem to take a lot longer to cut open than in the first game. Maybe it's just because I didn't cut open that many doors, or it's been a while since I've done it. Laser cutter fragment. Why would I need a laser cutter fragment in a room where I just got into using a laser cutter?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There's so much metal salvage in here. Okay, I found a new entry point. So let me bring the snowplow over here.
Oxygen.
I'm a-going. Here we go, wee! Oh, wait, actually, is this the stern? Let me see here. Negative 151? Maybe it's not. Well, it's a part of the ship. So if we're ever hurting for titanium, we can always come back to here. Maybe I should call the beacon like, I don't know, titanium ship? We could do that. That way I know, like... I could be like, hey, by the way, there's titanium here, Cryo, in the future. I'd be like, wow, thanks, Cryo from the past. That's just how I see it playing out in my head. I'm not finding where the parallel thing is. It's gonna be the last place I check. I can guarantee it. Alright, so I'll just swing by the beacon real quick here. And change the name on it. I do like how it takes a little bit longer to get out. But, I mean, it can be annoying at times, but also it prevents you from being rammed by your own sea moth. I've injured myself with my own sea moth many a time doing that. Like, I got out and then the sea moth would still have momentum, so it'd keep running, going forward, and now it would run, like, run into me. Out we go, and in we go. Our metal salvage. Maybe I should have brought with my storage unit for my sea truck. Although, yet again, I wasn't really expecting there to be, or for this thing to be so big. You gotta be somewhere around here. Aha! Found you! So here's what I'll do. I will... Oh, I can cut you open. Hey, what's in here then? And who is yelling out there? Some more cryptos? Anyways, but off screen I'll make a run back here with a storage module in my sea truck. Wait, so you don't have to go visit the other one?
Now I just need to build the test override module, and I can disable that satellite tower.
Yeah, well, I know that part is fine. I'm quite easily able to do that. Okay, so...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm still gonna want to find the other ship, though, eventually. And then I'm going to want to, well, first I need to drop off, like, everything in my inventory here. Just to clear up some space. Okay, so where's my base at then? Titanium, okay, well there's that. Ida's crib. Wait, where's the Icy Shrimp Land? Where's Icy Shrimp Land? There we go. Now, can we go... I don't think we could just go straight straight towards it. It's not a good idea at all. Because we will, for certain, run into our shrimpy friend. Can we... I mean, you could probably outspeed him. But I want to get the pathing, like, ingrained into my head. While I just have the one vehicle. Because when I have the storage module on me, I'm going to be a little bit slower. And Seymour will be able to catch up with me, I'm guessing. Alright, so maybe... Yeah, like, go along the border of these... I think it's called, like, purple vents, something or other. So if I go along the edge of the purple vents... Who's that? Hello? Anybody home? Oh, Seymour. Seymour, hello. Wait, is that Seymour or is that Chalmers? Might be Seymour. Well, I think I'm pretty much just in Seymour's territory right now. Once you get into the blue, you're kind of safe. Is that I don't know if that's Seymour or Chalmers, because Seymour is usually closer to... I guess that must be Chalmers then. They're identical twins, it's hard to tell them apart. Or no. Oh, now I'm just all sorts of confused. Is it Seymour or is it Chalmers? Who is it? In either case, it's a threat. Yeah, alright, so I will park in here, get the power cells recharging. I don't have a power cell charger at all.
Captain.
So this is how I need to charge them up at the moment. Got plenty of power for the base. With our organic or our bioreactor here. And these are lasting a good while. So I'll cut back. I'll do all the titanium gathering stuff off screen. And I'll also craft the test override module just to have that on hand. And yeah. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I was in the middle of exploring. This isn't the titanium ship. I haven't gone to there yet.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes, thank you, Patio. But yeah, so I'm just collecting a whole lot of coral, so I don't have to worry about having coral for, like, computer chips. I think this is, like, the only thing you can use coral, or table coral for, anyways. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know why I have my propulsion cannon with me if I'm just collecting coral. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to tell you, though. So I came across a little something something over there. Let me grab this coral real quick. It's a lot of coral. I'm taking all the coral, so I don't have to come back here ever again. And there's a data box here. Yes! I had a feeling, I had a sneaking suspicion. Because I'm like, this is kind of shallow area, so like, it would make sense if this were to, and window, finally! So that's where you get the window from.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll actually bring my sea truck down here further. Just on the off chance I come across anything else, but... Actually, you know what? Yeah, after I get all my coral here, I'm going to just head straight back to base, and I am making the... Not just the high-capacity O2 tank. No. We're also making the ultra-high-capacity tank, which I technically shouldn't be able to have, but because of sea monkey nests, I am. So there's that. Unless it's like... Again, I'm not sure if sea monkey nests have random fragments, or if they have, like, set fragments for you to find. Whatever the case, I have the ultra-high capacity tank blueprints. Alright, so I made some quality of life changes to my base off camera a little bit. Now first let's go outside, probably not a good idea during nighttime, because it's turning day. So a couple things, I added on a scanner room, and the reason I have these two things here is mostly just to add on reinforcements, because I ran out of walls to put them on. So I just slapped on a couple of eye tubes, and then also add in an extra hatch here. And this is the scanner room. As long as I'm here, I may as well craft the scanner room related stuff. My original plan was to have 3 scanner room range upgrades and then just 1 speed one. However, we don't have enough magnetite to do 3 range, so maybe we'll do like 2 range, 2 speed. So we just need to get like 1 more magnetite then. Now I can scan for things like the chelicerate, or data boxes, or diamonds, or a lot of stuff, I guess. So that's cool. I mean, I guess we'll just have it scanning for diamonds. I'm not sure how successful that's going to be. Now let's do something more realistic, actually. Let's do, I guess limestone chunks. We're always I'm always seemingly low on copper, so might be a good idea to scan for that. Alright, so let's continue onwards. Just grab a few of these to refill on my water. And let's go down this long tunnel here. I don't have anything on these walls. You can't put reinforcements. I could probably put some lockers or something on here. Not that I have any reason to have them there. So this is an observatory room. And you're probably wondering, or maybe you're not, you're like, Cryo, why do you have this giant long tube leading this way? Well, this is the side that Seymour, the shrimp leviathan, likes to hang around. And is that him in the distance? Thought I saw a shadow for a split second there. Oh, there he is. Hey, Seymour. So this is kind of our just Seymour observation room, where you can look at him more up close and personal. It's not like right up in his business, but it's pretty close to it. And I've seen him like right outside my base door. So he was going to attack one of my vehicles, I think. I didn't know that, so I hopped out of the hatch, and he was like literally right next to my shoulder. I'm like, all right, Seymour. He didn't get me though. It was close. I just booked it to my moon pool because I was already a little bit out of the hatch. Probably would have been faster going to the hatch, but I was panicking. So yeah, then we have a whole lot of titanium. As the kids say these days, I have titanium for days. I also have like 2 lockers full of coral. I'm doing pretty fine and dandy on resources right now. When I put up these posters, they don't look the best on the reinforced wall, but what can you do? I guess the reinforced wall by itself doesn't look all that great either. So you got focus. And water, I mean, so that's nice. Say no to skyrays. I don't know what kind of anti-skyray agenda this is, but it's a poster, so I had it put up. And then the new Sea Truck X12 kind of looks like a fire truck, not gonna lie. Not really gonna be too many fires underwater, though, that you have to put out. Yeah, and then, I feel like I had... Oh, right, yeah, then there's like the 2 out here. So this is the Mercury 2. Just chilling in space, looks pretty cool. And then the Keep Calm and Truck On poster. And obviously you got Fred's bed. Fred's shaving kit. Only appropriate to go with Fred's bed. And there's a frame picture of a penguin. Pretty cute. So that's about all I'm gonna do for this episode. Actually, hold on. Let me go and get a picture for the thumbnail. That way I can say that he was indeed in the video like this. Actually, do I want to go and like lure Seymour over here? Actually, can you scan him through the observatory? Maybe you can. Let's go investigate. Oh yeah, and you can tell I have a whole lot more oxygen. So now drowning's not really too big an issue. There's Seymour. Hey Seymour. Hey, look at me. I'm a person. Gobble gobble. Okay, I'm not sure if he fell for that. He might be smarter than I give him credit for. Seymour, are you over here? He may have called my bluff. Okay, I need that thumbnail image. I need that thumbnail image of a... How did I already forget the name? I don't know. Of the Chelicerate. That's what it's called. That is what it's called. It is called. This is going to be the last episode of recording tonight. Because my brain is kind of fried. Yeah, we'll definitely have to extend out the observatory so we can like always have him there, but... Hey buddy. Come here. Here, Seymour. Here, Shrimpy. Come here, boy. Oh, did he see me? Come on, man. There we go. He's chasing us. Maybe too fast, too fast. Too fast, too furious. Not ready. Hey, at ease, soldier. Can't get me if I'm underneath here. No, another boo-boo. Okay. Well, we probably got a thumbnail image out of that, even if we can't see him in the observatory. We gotta get those 2 views, you know? What I'm saying? Ah, okay. That was a bit exhilarating. But yes, that wraps it up for this episode. On the next episode, we will head to the final fragment of the Mercury 2 and see what's in store there. I mean, we don't need to go there technically, but there might be some nice items, some extra metal salvage. There's so many limestone chunks. Yeah, and then we'll also go to the radio on the Delta Island, and that way Maida can finally be at ease, and she can tell us about Sam, I guess. So, until next time, remember to stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next video.